prepared. Kinda. I mean, let's not kid ourselves.
You are somewhat prepared.
There we go.
I'm so sad that I missed out on the Convert to Raid t-shirt that they were doing. The You Are Not Repaired shirt. I was so annoyed I didn't get one of those.
I like those guys, man. I got a Tracer statue from them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Oh, yeah. I was so scared, though. There's nothing like walking through a crowd of big, burly nerds holding a Tracer statue and feeling like suddenly very small. I'm like, oh, man, some of these guys are pretty huge. They could squish me and take my expensive statue.
Nah, that wouldn't happen.
No, it wouldn't, but when you're in the back alleys of Anaheim, you never know.
Yeah. Never been to BlizzCon, so...
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, everything goes well. Sirius and I will be going next year.
Oh, yeah! Party!
For our honeymoon.
Woo! Double
Hopefully.
party. Nice.
Yeah. It sucks that PAX Australia and BlizzCon are basically ending up on the same weekend. Like, from now till... Forever. Because we were planning on being like, well, first weekend of our honeymoon is PAX Australia, and then we get on a plane, we go to the US, and then we go to BlizzCon straight after. And then we come back after that. But nope.
Wow.
Now we have to choose. But we have decided when we go to BlizzCon, we are definitely getting charity dinner tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be...
That would be a cliffhanger.
I'm like, that would be awesome. And then it just didn't happen.
It didn't anything.
No.
It was a cliffhanger.
It was.
It would be.
Oh, it didn't come through?
No, it didn't.
You didn't say anything.
I said awesome, and it...
No, you didn't say awesome at all.
It didn't anything, so you were like, that would be... And we were all waiting with bated breath and everything, and then just nothing but clicking.
Excellent.
And we're like, wow. We will never know what it would be until we gotta live it, apparently. We've just gotta live it. Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Let me just...
Where's my thing?
check and double check.
You guys take my
and then
thing?
we'll start. Nope.
Ugh.
Did you check in the place?
I did just check in the place.
What about under the stuff?
There's no stuff, but I did look in the under.
You can't play that to everybody.
It's okay, no one heard that.
I did.
Yeah, but the stream doesn't. That's the only thing
okay, that's good.
Like, the only flaw in my system is that I can't play audio clips to the stream. Yet.
Virtual audio cables.
That's what I'm running.
Oh, okay. So you need a piece of paper, and then you need to draw a diagram so you can figure out. Yeah, it seems that is what you need with virtual audio cables, is a piece of paper and a lot of thinking.
Yeah, I did that very thing, and the microphone, technically, that is listening right now is able to speak through like a program that I have called Fubar. I can play audio, and the only thing you can't do in TeamSpeak is listen to yourself. And so it can't. It can play stuff to us, and I can have music playing and stuff, but it can't listen to itself. So I'd either have to have a third channel, or somehow make it so that both my microphone and another program come through TeamSpeak from me, and not the microphone, not the listening mic. So,
yeah.
And I've gone cross-eyed.
Oh no, I fell.
Yeah, but just thinking about it, just.
Oh yeah, it's a very big headache.
Yep. It works. I'm good, so we'll leave it at that.
Why could jigger with it further if it works?
Okay. And are we ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
I am.
Okay. Can I get a countdown, Cinder, please?
And 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to episode 39 of Reins of Azeroth. I am your host, Spaz Weston, and tonight I am not only joined by my co-host Cinder, but I am also joined by a very special guest, Aludra the Mage. How are the both of you?
Hello. Hi, Aludra.
Yes, Aludra is here from Battle Pets because
and I'm here to throw off your show and all your timing. All the timing.
Okay, well, but you didn't interrupt the countdown like some people do, so it's all good. So first up, we've got some questions for you to get to know you a little better. So would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into playing WoW?
I got into playing WoW a very long time ago, like ages ago. It was just before Burning Crusade, so I'm not like beta Uber player from vanilla or anything like that. I was just really curious about it, and I always like dungeon crawlers and such, and so I decided one day to just take that leap. And starting your game during the middle of a WoW event, specifically the Moon Festival, kind of makes the rest of the game about a week later look really bland. So fair warning for everybody. Yeah, but it has been so insane to think about the impact that this little game has had on my life.
It does have a tendency to do that, doesn't it? Like it can really become all-encompassing, and I can understand that.
You meet so many people, and so many of your hobbies suddenly involve the game in some way or another. It's just really crazy.
Yeah, you got your minions into it as well, didn't you?
Oh yeah, they were in diapers when I started playing.
And they play as well now, don't they?
Yeah, I used to have my own little gold farming system here. I had them skinning and stuff for me all around the world. They'd even do archaeology because they were young enough to think it was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, the Aludra sweatshop of minions. And then recently, my older minion 1, he just helped us through a raid last week because we were down a few healers, and he is quite the healer. But don't tell him that because it will go straight to his college-age head. And my other one's kind of meh about it, but I think it's because the older one bossed him around too much in the game.
That's so cool, though. That's awesome. So
that's pretty good.
What is your favorite thing to do in game?
Oh, there's this thing involving pets. You might have heard about it.
No.
No.
I don't know.
But other than that, raiding is pretty big focus. At one point while I was in college courses, I was in 5 raid teams in Wrath.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Nothing says take the stress out of finals like putting the stress on to kill Arthas.
My God.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I like soloing old content a lot. I'm getting my warrior through the old AQs for the rep because that rep armor looks so cool.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
How are you finding
I got serious. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I got serious into doing old content because I needed a magic user for the twins, the twin emperors in AQ.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I can't kill one of them because I'm just a hunter. And she plays a mage, so I was like, can you come help me? And she's like, is there more of this stuff? I'm like, yeah, there's tons of it. Can we do all of it? I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And so we went through. So it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, some of it, when I first started, you actually had to pay attention to the old gimmicks and stuff. Like, they mattered way back, in Wrath and stuff when your characters were level 80 odd. You actually had to pay attention to the old 40-man gimmicks, and they'd really get you. Now it's you go in, you auto attack, you keep running. It's not nearly as hard as it used to be.
Yep. So, do you have a favorite pet then?
Okay, well, it depends. You see, if we're talking about looks, then it's the little Tiragosa. And if we're talking about fighting, if we're talking about fighting, it is the Anubis Idol. And then if we're talking about per character, each of my characters has a pet that like they uniquely have an attachment to for some random reason or another.
That's awesome.
Just like all my characters and all their mounts.
Yes. Yeah, exactly, Aludra goes for whichever pet, of course, matches her dress this week.
Yeah.
So,
I was just going to ask if you did that, because that's something I do as well. Usually I'll have a pet that matches my transmog, because, then they can all look good together, because it's the same thing that I do with my mounts. And the only one that's being a little bit fussy in terms of the pet that she has is my mage, because she's kind of a little bit named after Lily Potter, from Harry Potter, and so her pet has to be a doe, because that's what her Patronus is. And so I keep her having one of the little fawns, because they're cute.
Oh, they're adorable. But see, my Death Knight likes the fawns, but that's for a different reason, because she killed Bambi's mother, and then she realized she found Bambi, and she was like, oh, and then she realized, oh my gosh, this thing's gonna grow up really big, and then it's gonna be a really great trophy. So now she's raising Bambi. Wow. So one day he'll be a good trophy buck.
Okay.
She has a terrible sense of humor.
I love it.
And I thought I had a bad sense of humor, bringing the enchanted broom to every raid so it could sweep up after the wipes.
Oh, that is pretty bad.
What has been your favorite pet collecting moment?
There are just so many moments, and they're really varied and wide, and there's a helicopter outside. So enjoy that.
Oh, that's okay.
They want to know too. But like Aludra dinged level 100 off a pet battle.
Nice.
That took a lot of math for me to do, but that happened. Then I did get a vanilla collector's edition once, and so you only need the one, right? So that was a really great collector's moment. And so now when people are, oh, well, I got this pet, I can just, whip out one of those ones and win that contest pretty easy.
That's amazing.
That's the only collector's edition I don't have.
I don't have Cataclysm, and I don't have Legion.
Oh.
Yeah. And let's see, there was the time that, I started podcasting and making segments because I was trying to help so many people at once. It was just impossible, and I was going crazy. And then somebody came up to me and said that, my podcast made the difference. And, that was a really great moment, but I don't know if that counts for pet collecting per se.
Absolutely, it does. Yeah. That's a really lovely moment to have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's, so many really great things. It's hard to pick one when they're so widespread like that.
They're good choices. I thoroughly approve.
What's been the most difficult pet for you to get your hands on then?
There's a lot that Blizzard has made very difficult, like the Unborn Valkyrie and stuff are things that everybody jumps to, but for me, okay, there was this maggot out in the Ghostlands, and I hope they changed it. I really hope they did change it, because for some reason there were only like 2 up, and they only spawned. I couldn't even figure out why these things weren't spawning. Like, me and all my pet collecting friends were scratching our heads and discussing this, and it was just wild to think that, it didn't have any conditions or anything. It's just this Ghostlands freaking maggot was taking forever to spawn. So I got a gray one. And I managed to get it after camping for a freaking maggot for hours.
Oh, no.
I know. It's because I don't want to be for a pet I don't even want. So it's like insult upon injury upon salt in this wound. And I'm sitting there going, oh, my God, I don't even want this thing that bad. But yet here I have to get it for the stupid achievement so I can be the zookeeper. Because I've got to be the zookeeper because I got to get all the pets. And so, yeah, so it took me hours to do that. And then before Cataclysm, I didn't even get the Dreaming Whelpling till after Cataclysm. Before Cataclysm, my old guild, before I migrated to AIE, I'll tell you how long ago this was, they knew not to go into Swamp of Sorrows if I was there. Because it was like instant rage. If I was farming those whelps to get this whelpling, they weren't even for battles yet. They knew. They knew if I was there, then nobody else could be in the zone. It didn't matter if they were trying to quest or anything. Nope, you couldn't be in the zone because the nicest, sweetest guild member would suddenly turn on them and rage in their faces for like an hour. And so they just all would go, okay, you know what? This is so not worth it. So, and even then, I had to wait till after Cataclysm to get it. And then I just bought it off the auction house. I just went, nope, not doing it. Not doing this anymore.
Does that one? I'm just looking that up because I'm like, I don't think I've heard of that one before. That one doesn't exist anymore.
The Dreaming Whelpling does exist, but now it's a zone-wide drop. Before, it used to drop off of one of 5 mobs, which were Dreaming Whelps, which were only in this one spot in the Swamp of Sorrows. And only 5 would be up at a time, and then you'd kill them all in like 4 seconds, and then they'd take 10 minutes to respawn, and then you'd kill them all. It had like a 1 in 1,000 chance to drop. So you're sitting there for ages, killing these 5 whelps. They're the only ones in the world for a chance. Then they changed it to zone-wide, and then they started raining from the sky, and people started selling them on the AH. And I went, you know what? The auction house is a really great place for me, because I don't know if I will ever feel emotionally safe going into the Swamp of Sorrows again.
Yeah.
So, for everybody's sanity and safety, I don't know if my old raid team, my old guild on my old server, will to this day go to the Swamp of Sorrows. You know, it might not be worth it to them. You know,
they have this like uncontrollable shudder. They don't quite remember why, but PTSD, they just don't like going there anymore.
Exactly.
Do you have anything on your pet wish list?
Not too much. I mean, after getting that collector's edition, I feel like, you know, I've got all the answers. But just to be difficult, a mini Tyrael would be really cool.
Yes.
That would do all time forever. But
where was he from?
Let's be honest. That was a exclusive for a European event. So even on American realms, they're exceedingly rare. Crazy rare. If you get your hands on a code, it'll work, but good luck getting your hands on a code.
Yeah. That's like me with Tyrael's Charger.
Oh, I wanted that one so much.
I'm like, why did I not just buy a year worth of WoW?
You probably had that year. You didn't even have to buy the year all at once. You just said, I will pay for a year of WoW.
Huh.
See, that'll happen before I started playing as well. So, I mean, I never even had a chance. And I'm like, I wish I did, because I would love that mount.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Late Cataclysm was...
Yeah, you didn't have to buy it at once, because I just went to their site and said, I will commit to paying for a year of WoW. And they said, okay.
We believe you.
Fair enough. I must have misread it back then. Because I don't think my sub has lapsed since I've started, so...
Aww.
Well,
you basically had to take an oath. I solemnly swear I will not cancel in the year.
Fair enough. If you could let your imagination run wild and put a new pet in the game, what would you want it to be?
Well, it's actually not so wild. Now, if you look at a lot of the pets in the game, kind of, I don't want to say manly, but they're kind of grungy and gruesome and slimy. I mean, we've got literal snotwads in the game, and we call them pets. So, I was thinking, I want this beautiful, gorgeous, very, very, just adorable, sparkly unicorn. And I mean, I want sparkles like on the Tyrael's charger and stuff to flutter about it, and it will be just adorable and hearts and rainbows and fuzzies, and then you put it in a pet battle and it'll just hyper beam everything and leave a hole in the planet.
Yes, it needs to stab people with its horn.
Yes, and then it will make this massive beam of light and level the team or something and leave them all dazed.
There's no Fey Dragon pet, is there? Like the ones in the Mount. There is a Fey Dragon pet. Like the Mount.
Yeah. Well, there's a baby.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Because I was going to say the Mount changes color.
The baby pet does not change color, but you can go get it over in the area where Dire Maul is. I know because I called mine a bad name. It was difficult to get.
Yeah.
But not the most difficult.
The Draenor.
No, not the Draenor version.
Wait,
but...
no, that's what I was thinking of. The Draenor ones, like a small version of that's all sparkly and stuff. Would be cool.
No, nothing like that. But something just adorable and cuddly and very strong in pet battles. Does a howl bomb on its own.
What about a pet version of Toots from Gears of War?
I don't know Toots.
I do not know Toots either. I was thinking of something along the lines of the Snotwad again. I was like, but that's no different.
It was a rainbow unicorn that you used as a weapon, and you pointed the butt forward, and it shot rainbows at people. I believe.
Oh, so that kind of Toots.
Yes, it was a weapon in Gears of War. Yeah.
Okay, so we're Googling that, and it doesn't have the cute factor I'm after, but
no, it doesn't have the cute
for days. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But it does have a very nice humor factor. That is really funny.
Yeah. Well, we'll move on to our mount count and such. Cinder, anything new for you?
No new mounts this week. Because, the game doesn't like me very much. So, nah.
What about you, Aludra? What are the last couple of mounts that you've picked up?
The last couple of mounts I picked up, I've got the store mount cat for my birthday. And then, shortly after that, I got another one. But I don't remember which one. I'm sorry, I'm spacing. Mounts are just oversized pets that I use to coordinate with my outfits.
Me too.
Yes, and they are cool. Don't get me wrong, but I'm working on that fishing mount.
Fair enough. The the brine deep bottom feeder?
Yep.
That was a fun experience.
Fishing
in a raid group.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
really should do that soon before people stop doing it.
Yeah, that's the reason why I chased that one down first, because I'm like, it's gonna be like a month before people give up on that thing, so I'm gonna do it right now. So, yeah.
I got the
pet as well. I had my birthday last weekend.
Yay!
So
Yay!
I got $50 worth of BattleNet gift cards from a friend.
Oh, nice.
So I bought myself a Winged Guardian and a Warforged Nightmare.
Very nice.
Nice. Yeah. My birthday was on the 9th.
Mine's
Yay! Happy birthday for the 9th and the 27th.
22nd.
I had lots of October birthdays.
Yeah. I've seen a few on Twitter as well over the past couple of days. I've noticed.
Popular month.
Yeah. So, toy-wise, I have got nothing new, though.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Any
cool new toys?
I got some.
What'd you get?
I got the barnacle encrusted gem from the order hall mission doobie thingy, which apparently just smells bad. And I got an unstable powder box from the withered training chest. And
nice.
Oh my goodness, I was so stoked. I finished that for the first time over the weekend, like all the way through I'd finished getting all of the chests and stuff. I made it from beginning to end, and I had like 50 odd doobie guys still alive, and yeah, I was pretty happy with that. So yeah, the toy was nice to get out of that. And I don't know how to say it. The Wardens have a toy, some sort of rod, Syax-ish, something. It's when you get revered with the Wardens, and basically I haven't actually used it yet, but the tooltip says that you can see like the real elf underneath.
It makes all the really ugly ghosts look like normal night elves.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, that's really neat.
The really creepy, scary ones, they look like normal night elves when you use the item.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's like what they were before they went crazy after they died, I think, is the point.
And then you murder them anyway!
Fair enough. So what about you, Ludra?
Well, I'm a bit behind on my reps because I leveled the Ludra first and then read about how sad Frost mages are in raiding and when I'm not being that guy in raid again. So then I committed to being on my Blade Dancer, my Demon Hunter for a while.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, it is so fun. I still die in raids, but at least I feel like I'm doing real damage before I die. Yeah. So it's great. And
you're going down swinging.
I am. They're like, we gotta kill Ludra's ult first because she's so crazy. And
exactly.
Like,
she's so powerful.
It's too insane to let live. So I just got all my revered High Mountain toys, which means I got a baby moose pet, which is, of course, what everybody needs. Yeah. Everybody needs baby moose pets.
Yes. And the Sunborn Valkyrie.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yes, Ben, my intrepid co-host from Battle Pets, give me one of those for my birthday.
Oh, nice.
I know. I was just looking up how to get one earlier that day, and it's like revered. I'm like, okay, that's going to be a little bit. And then, boom, he's like, here's a pet. Happy birthday.
Like, yeah, when I got revered with all the factions, I bought of all the pets and gave Sirius one of them each because she really hasn't had time to play. And it's like, she hasn't even unlocked world quests on her main. And so I'm just like, it's 300 gold each. Who really cares? You know?
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then I got all of the cool toys from the Nightfallen rep, like the mask. That awesome mask that gives you the better costumes than being an ugly ogre. Both my characters were like deeply insulted that our masquerade costumes were ogres. Everybody else is something cool and we're like ogres. Yeah, I can see why that one was left.
Yeah. Oh dear.
And don't even get me started about the guards at a masquerade party going, what are you hiding? I'm in a costume, duh.
I think everyone has the same inclination with those
Blizzard,
guards.
Come on. If any zone should be safe from going, what are you hiding? That should be the one. But I'm getting off topic. So now I've got cool costumes. I was a little water elemental for a while, and that was awesome, and that kind of soothed my hurt feelings. And I've got that elementary beacon, which has a 20-hour cooldown, and I'm not even sure what it does, but I have it. It's mine.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I, for some reason, I this week got the Keystone Initiate achievement.
Congrats!
And
Yay!
When I got it, I was like, that's weird, I've already done a Keystone dungeon. And then I remembered, oh, that's right, it was a 4+ and we didn't actually finish it in time.
Okay. Yeah.
Ouch.
Because I was like, we got to the end and I got the loot, and then I got the chest at the end of the week, but we didn't actually finish it in time. And that's why I got the achievement. It was doing, because I went into a group trying to do the Archway, to unlock the Archway, because I had the quest. And we were like just about to move into the open-ish kind of area, and then I hit a load screen, and I was like, oh god, did they really just kick me from the group? And then the countdown started, and I'm like, oh, it's a mythic keystone. Okay, I hope this counts for the quest. No, it doesn't.
Aww.
Yeah, keystones don't count for that quest. You have to do that on mythic, not like Thick 0, basically.
Yeah, just mythic, baseline mythic.
So I did it twice in a row. Although both the 2 times I did it, I went different directions, so it was cool seeing that difference. But yeah, it was kind of annoying because I think it was one of the people that joined like the person that joined last, and everyone's like, all right, let's go, and they just plugged it in and was just like, oh, I thought this was a mythic something. I think it was a mythic 2 run, and we were just like, the group says mythic 0. We didn't want a keystone, but sure, we'll do it anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This is false advert. I did not sign up for this hardy.
Yeah. Well, I got
At least
the
2's not too bad.
Yeah, I got the achievement Arcanic Cling as well, which I don't even remember what that was from. It was from one of the bosses.
Well, doing you went
the
to
mechanics
the
correct.
You got yourself a nice dryer sheet and managed to keep your clothing from sticking to itself in unattractive ways, which is very important to the Nightfallen.
It really is, I'm sure.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, they judge harshly.
They do strike me as the type to have the nose up in the air all the time, judging people.
They gotta be careful with Reins, man. They're gonna drown.
Either that or just leave a couple of logs around the place. They'll be tripping over like crazy. So what about you two, achievement-wise? Any achievements that you've gotten recently?
You go first, Aludra.
Gotten recently, I found my hidden artifact skin on my Demon Hunter.
Yay!
Yeah, I could have had it for a week, but I didn't. So that's all on me. My mistake. I had the ring that starts the quest. You take it to a lady and she boots you in the air for stealing her ring, even though I found it on the ground. So she needs
and you gave it back.
I know. She needs. What kind of thief returns stuff? And she's like, "Oh my god, you thief!" And she boots you in the air. And so then you got to fight this demon bat. And so I think she's secretly keeping this demon bat as a pet, and that's not very Demon Hunter of her. Okay, so I am the ultimate authority. She's reported to me, and when Illidan gets back, or as my Demon Hunter thinks of him, Illidan Senpai with that cutie little emoji, then yeah, she's gonna be sorry for all booting me in the sky. And then you gotta fight this demon in the sky, and you can't even glide because then he drops you like a rock. So you gotta manage to stay in his happy cloud, even though he keeps tossing you. 3 tries later, I had the thing, and I'm super thrilled.
Congratulations,
so,
that's awesome.
I have the demonic comb of Demon Hunter blades.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it's a glowy comb. It is a glowy comb. I'm working on fishing up everything from the well, which is great. I need 7 more coins from the well in Dalaran. And then I'll have them all. And then, of course, I want that Broken Isles Pathfinder thing, and that's taking forever.
Yeah, I still need to get exalted with the Nightfallen.
Oh, yeah, the Nightfallen are really tripping me up here with their, not going to give you any more quests until you have more rep, but the way you get more rep is through more quests, so,
The withered training helps a lot with that.
It does, and I really like it. I like to pretend that I like to pretend my friend from Asuna's in there. You know, the really sad, heart-wrenching moment. He's one of my guys. Runus? Yes, Runus is in there, and I always send him out with the first chest. It doesn't matter. He's in there, he's my best army buddy, and he's always sent out with the first chest because I'm a better fighter.
Yeah.
He made his way. He found.
Didn't he...
He's there. He's there, Spaz. He's totally
He's my super buddy.
Okay.
Yes.
I haven't done the weather training more than once because I just haven't had a chance.
Runus is there.
He
found his way to my friendship cave of super buddies.
He's in our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Well, speaking of Nightfallen, I managed to get exalted with them on the weekend, which I was really stoked with. I got, as part of, so you get good Samaritan for finishing the quest line, which is good. So, if you're close, I think it's if you're just a bit over 1,000 rep away from getting exalted, the last chain in the series will pop, and that'll be enough to tick you over to exalted. So, just keep an eye out for that if you're getting close. So yeah, that gives night. I got the Nightfall and Good Samaritan, Leyline Bling, which I was sure that I had, but it turned out that I didn't. Friends in a Broken Land, because that was my first Exalted one. A Classy Outfit, because that was getting Exalted with the Doobie guys. And then I got Zoom, thanks to you, Aludra, because I was listening to your show.
Did you do the thing where you brought up the pen?
Yes, I did the thing, and it worked. Like the first time, at the start of the race.
Yes, they did the thing. It right then.
Yeah, they did it then, and then it didn't do it again until right at the very end, and I'm like trying to run in front of these things. I'm like, come on, do your thing, what's going on?
Dismiss her and then bring her back.
Yeah, I did. That's what I did. I actually did it a couple of times. Yeah. So.
And then I found out from Ben, who he's here in our hearts. If you switch to Gammon, you're like way bigger, and you can block them way better too.
Okay. So I was very, very happy to get him. That was really cute. I found Pepe in Dalaran, so I got Tangerine Traveler, which is great.
Where'd you find him?
He was in the, I want to say, I took a screenshot and I can't remember. I think the tailoring shop. I think from memory, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it was the tailoring shop. And I got artifact or artification for research level 10. Rank 10, yep. And I got Broken Out Safari.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Sorry, honey.
Oh, please, if I was dead serious on it, I would have gotten a day 2.
Yeah. I got really lucky with a couple of them very early on, and I, like, a couple of weeks back, I'm like, I wonder how far off I am, and I only had, like, 5 or so left to get. So I went and got those, and I was stuck on 2 to get for the last week and a half to 2 weeks. So I had the fledgling King Feather, which I think is one that everyone gets stuck on for a while, and I had the beaver in Stormheim that doesn't spawn either, and so I spent most of Sunday killing random critters to make things spawn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I felt really bad.
No. Yeah. Don't. If Blizzard didn't want you killing critters, then maybe it'd be up all the time.
I feel so bad because it's like, you're not good enough. You're not what I want to die.
You have been judged, and you have been found wanting. Yes.
I actually think I got artifact or artifiction as well this week.
Nice.
I think I did. I think I tweeted it, but I don't. Yeah, I did, because I was really annoyed that it didn't unlock more pages in the book. Because I want to read up all I can about my artifact weapon, because it's really interesting, and I just want to go to Wowhead.
I actually watch the stories on YouTube.
Yeah,
there's some great really cool guy. He narrates it and
Noble
goes through. Yeah, Noble. He goes through and does the whole thing. It's so great.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know he did that. I'm gonna have to have a look at that.
You are.
Yes. Oh, almost forgot. I got Brokenly Epic.
Nice.
Nice.
And Getting Your Hands Dirty for 50 Legion dig sites.
Them.
Whoa. Nice.
Yeah, I got the crown that's worth 4,500 gold. I did that quest.
Yeah, I was going.
I did that.
Not fun.
I did it twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I use WoW Gold to pay for my sub. So
okay, yeah.
When we're talking about 10k gold, it's like that's a third of a WoW token, so alright, and I did it before, fixed it. So
how did they fix it?
They fixed it to where if you get a ghost to spawn, it is guaranteed to drop a gem.
Okay.
All the ghosts I had did. And I think I did it.
None of the ghosts I had did.
Oh.
And it, you know what? It's okay because I had a minor medical procedure. And did you know archaeology is really interesting? When you are coming down off the meds they give you for a minor medical procedure. So.
Well, I'm glad it passed the time for you.
It did pass the time. I was like, oh, click. That's so cool. I just Why is everything hitting me, guys? I just want to dig in the ground. Fine, you all get to die.
Yeah, I wish there was some kind of invisibility buff that you could get while you're doing archaeology, because...
Like with my fishing pole.
I still don't have that fishing pole.
I have the fishing pole.
Nice. I do not either. Though, to be fair, I think I've fished like 15 times in all so far in Legion.
The magic buff fish really make that fly by. Like,
okay.
You get levels like nothing.
Okay, well, we'll move into the news now.
News.
7.1 is coming out. And,
Yay!
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new stuff, obviously, with 7.1, because it's a big patch. And, there are some new Falcosaur pets, and they have linked those pets with mounts. Well, Wowhead has, but it's not 100% confirmed. So
yeah, they seem to be a bit like, they seem to be implying that yes, definitely, but then sometimes they're still saying maybe, so we don't know for sure. But yep. I'm assuming that they will be. I'm assuming that there will be mounts attached to them, so which is cool. They're funny looking things.
Yeah.
They are. They really are. But you know what? All the troll players I know are really excited. Goes well with the whole troll look.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. There are lots of raptors around the troll starting zone, so anything that looks like that is good for trolls, I guess.
And there's a Raiding with Leashes 4 achievement coming out.
Yes!
Yay! There's like 18 new pets that are coming with that.
So excited.
Yeah, me too. And the last one that you get at the very end is a little celestial bunny. It looks so good.
So cool. A bunny! It's not a unicorn, but it'll do. I will take it.
Yeah,
it's a bunny.
Yeah, it is good. I love the new bunny models. They look so great. They're just adorable.
One of my bunnies' name is Porygon, after the Pokemon, and because it was like made of like 3 polygons.
Yeah.
And now they upped his poly count to where he looks like an actual rabbit now. And it's like, I'm keeping your name.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I won't go through the 18 pets because they're not in the show notes because I didn't do that bit, but Simmery has done a post that has a full list of the 18 pets and where they all drop from, so we'll put the link into the show notes at the end so that you can go check that out.
Yep. There are 4... The Falcosaurs, there are 4 pets, and the reason that Wowhead is assuming that they are linked with the mount is because there are 4 mounts, and they share very similar color schemes. So, they're assuming that there's some link between them. There might not be. They could just be colored similarly because it's easier to do it that way.
Maybe you raise them again.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, like the Winter Spring Cub.
Yeah, that's the running theory.
That's the one. Yes.
The one in, what was it? Ungoro Crater. The little one you did dailies for about a month, and then you got a mount at the end.
Yep. In for the Alliance, it was in Winter Spring.
Oh,
yes.
Cool. And we got little Winter Spring cubs. Yeah.
That's a doorbell.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, it is.
That's a show title.
Yes, it is.
There are also some new mounts that have been data mined by Wowhead. Not really going to go into them because it's mainly just the 3D models that have been found. And, some of them are just look like they're updated models, but some of them look like they could be new altogether.
Yeah, the Survival Guide for 7.1 came out a bit earlier today, our time, and there are a fair few mounts that are specifically listed in there, so we'll go through them all probably next week when everything is absolutely 100% confirmed. But Karazhan obviously has the new Achman, which, will be mine. I will get that horsey.
I will get that horsey, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to, unequip my weapons, and I'm going to punch everybody else in the face. I'm going to run through and I'm just going to punch everybody in the face. And I can do it, too, because Aludra got her unarmed up to max before they took that away.
Nice.
That's
very cool.
Pretty good. So we'll move on to our main topic now, because it's been long enough. Mainly we're just going to be talking about the pets that you can get in Legion, and we'll start with Azuna. And there are a fair few. Aludra, what's the best way to find pets if you're not looking for them and you just kind of want to catch as many as you can?
I just turn on track pets at my minimap and go to town.
Fair enough.
If you have, there's only 3 pet add-ons I use, but one is especially handy for this. It's called wow, my mind just totally went blank on the spot. Way to be, Aludra. It's called Pet Battle Count. And what it does is when you mouse over the paw print of a pet or minimap, it'll tell you how many you have, what level they are in your collection, and what quality they are. So if you're looking to upgrade it, you have a gray, and you mouse over the paw print, it'll say, you've got a gray one of these at level 7. You go, you know what? That is so worth fighting and looking for a new one of these. And you do that. It is a total time saver, and if you don't own it, it'll have this big red unowned word right on the little mouse over. And when you just turn it on and just run around, it's perfect.
Yeah, I like anything that can help tell me if I've got something before I have to engage with it.
Oh yeah, exactly. And that's why this is so great, because it just works in your mini-map right there. Mouse over it and it's there.
Just like Can I Mug It with transmog items.
Exactly. It's so perfect.
So in Azuna, there are a whole bunch of pets. You have the albatross chick, the coastal sandpiper, which is freaking adorable.
It is the best one. Okay, there's lots.
They got little legs and feet. Yeah. And when you see them, you will go, oh my gosh, Aludra said they have little legs and feet. And I thought, well, duh. But look at the little legs and feet.
I remember seeing them in beta, and I don't think I think when I was in there, they didn't have the battle pet things set up yet, and so I was just looking at it, squeeing like crazy because little legs and little feet, really really cute, and then going in live and seeing that it was actually a pet, like I completely lost it. I was just like, oh my god.
That's what drives me crazy about betas. I go in there not to level, I go in there to pet battle.
Yeah.
and then they offer me nothing. And it's like, oh, guys, you're killing me. Come on. I could report on this stuff if you'd give me any. But no, I gotta wait till live. So I might as well just ignore the beta.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I can understand that. Sorry, Spice, keep going with the list. I'm sorry.
You have both the Eldritch and the Erudite Mana Fiends. The Eldritch one only spawns at night. The Erudite only spawns during the day. I do remember seeing these at different times when I was questing. I didn't realize that they actually spawned during different, day and night kind of things. The Fell Spider.
Yeah, I didn't either. I don't know. I just got them. They just happened.
Yeah. I think we forgot to mention that in the show, even.
Well, no, you can mention it next week.
Yeah.
There's the Fledgling Kingfeather, the Fledgling Oliveback, the Juvenile Scuttleback, and the Olivetail Hare.
The Fledgling Kingfeather will drive you mental. Absolutely mental. There's like one little spawn point that you can get them from, and they share a spawn timer with the Fledgling Olivebacks and the critters that are there. And then if you fall off the mountain, you have to climb back up it again, and it's a giant pain in the bottom. But then eventually it'll spawn and you'll be happy.
And then they'll give you a debuff, and it'll be walk uphill both ways in the snow, and
exactly.
In Suramar, you can find 3 pets: the Crystalline Broodling, the Thornclaw Broodling, and the Vicious Broodling. So 3 spiders. I'm guessing in the spider area because spiders. But 2 of them can be found over in Fell Soul Hold as well.
Yeah, one of them's tough to get, apparently. I can't remember which one. Because it was the one I got lucky. Like I said, I got lucky with quite a few. I have a feeling it was. Is it the vicious one? I can't remember. One of those two is a little tricky to get, so you might need to look up where they spawn and just kind of hang around there.
Cinder, what pets can we find in Dalaran these days?
Dalaran has a couple. There is the blind rat, which you can find down in the Dalaran sewers if you don't do the PvP thing, or maybe even if you do, get yourself a bodyguard. Like there's a guy at the front that you can pay some gold to, and there'll be a bodyguard with you so that you don't get flagged for PvP, which can be really helpful because if you get like hit while you're pet battling, you miss out and it's a giant pain in the bottom. So I highly recommend doing that. And then there's the dust bunny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so to get the little dust bunny, you need the spring cleaning buff from a rug, and there's this rug. It'll spawn in random places around Dalaran.
Really? I always found it just in the haircutting place.
The barbershop? Yeah. It's also been in, I've grabbed it in the menagerie.
Oh.
And
really?
Yeah. It does spawn in a couple of different places. So it's what, like if
nice.
It's really cool. So yeah, you just click the rug and then you get this buff called Spring Cleaning, and then all of a sudden these little paw prints will spawn up around Dalaran, and so you can go pet battle your way to getting yourself a little dust bunny.
Only if you have track pets on. If you don't and you're looking for paw prints, it's just gonna have a bad day.
Yeah, you are gonna have a bad day.
And I know, because I have camped for apparently only one rug when there were more than one.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I knew I'd get it eventually, and I'm never going to begrudge somebody beating me to a pet, because clearly they wanted it more than me at that moment.
Cute. That little dust bunny is adorable.
Yeah, so I know. It's so adorable. It's just, oh, you little cuddle bunny. You're so dirty, but we still love you.
Exactly. Do you want to take the High Mountain ones for us, Aludra?
Oh, sure. So in High Mountain, there's the Burrow Spiderling. Wow, yeah, I just won that right immediately. Burrow Spiderling, Coralback Fiddler, the Hognose Bat, the Mudshell Conch, the Northern Hawk Owl, the Spiketail Beaver, and the Echo Batling. Wow.
That one was a pain too, the Echo Batling.
The Echo Batling, yes, they can be pretty tough. High Mountain, of course, is lovely because you've got above ground, underground. You've got way up high to find these things. So
I'm surprised. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'll let Lee continue. I'm surprised there's not an eagle pet that sits up with the Eagle Flight Network for hunters.
Well, actually, I got an eagle pet at the end of a quest.
Ah.
It was the most annoying quest chain in the universe. Because it was all underground and there were mobs everywhere, and I vowed to myself, after Aludra finished it, I will never do it again. And when my demon hunter went foraying in there, I looked at the cave and went, nope, and ran straight through it. I did. The Torn's like, hey, I need some help. Oh, you've been here, I see. Okay.
I still haven't done High Mountain, so I haven't got that yet.
Oh, it's a great place. It really is, but it could really use some of those hooks for me to go.
Yeah. And when you go meet the guys that lift, you'll laugh
yeah, that's
the
where
entire.
Zoom
Okay.
is. I did. I fist bumped the dude guy. It was hilarious. So funny.
Yes. Oh, they're great. You know, Zoom's there, so get your Zoom on. It's great.
Stormheim Spaz?
Yes, Stormheim. Have the black-footed fox kit, the gold eaglet, the long-eared owl, the mist fox kit, the rose taipan, the slithering brown scale, the stormstruck beaver, and the tiny apparition. I don't really know if I've seen many of these pets, and I think I zoomed through Stormheim when I was leveling, so I must have missed a bunch of these.
Well, here's your eagle out in the wild. Right there is the golden eaglet. Right there. The wild ones are in Stormheim, land of the fighters, and yeah. I love Stormheim. I love Vikings. I love the Norse bent on it, but eagles are kind of funny. To have there. Rose taipans are just snakes. Don't be taken in. Just a snake. The tiny apparitions can be tricky, and by tricky, I mean head desky. So, good luck there. And I've heard terrible things about the beavers. I haven't tried for a beaver yet.
The beaver was tough, but I found a spot where there were 2 critter beavers that would spawn all the time, and so I just camped there for a few hours and kept killing them. They have about a 5-minute spawn timer, and so I just kept
there. When you're saying stood there for hours. Like, nah.
Yeah, I did other stuff at the same time. Like I had show notes to write for all the podcasts and stuff, and I was blogging and stuff at the same time. So absolutely multitasking. I can't bear to sit still and just focus on one thing. I have to be doing a few things. So so it was good. I had lots of like work stuff to do and could have that running in the background, so it worked out really well.
Oh, good.
So you don't have to wait for it to get struck by lightning.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You know what? I will call forth lightning. I will bring a shaman, and I will make it happen if that's what it takes.
I am a shaman, and I was killing them with lightning. It didn't make it happen any faster. Sorry. I'm really sorry.
I have my disappointed face on. I mean,
I can hear it.
You can't see it, but it's there. It's my Jeez Blizzard. I mean, come on, you nerfed shamans, so we should be able to bring a shaman and get a shaman.
Make us feel useful.
To bring forth beavers.
Yes.
Bring forth the beavers!
Let's go to Velshara.
Where there are no beavers to bring forth.
There are no beavers. In Velshara, we have an Auburn Ringtail, Gleamhoof Fawn, which is also super cute.
Okay, right click on those to get it.
Oh, yes.
Double right click.
There you go, double right click. I heard about that too from you guys. I'd already grabbed one. I must have just done it anyway, which is weird. The Shimmering Aquafly, a Spring Strider, Terra Lava, which is just like a red maggot, and a Veil Flitter. So for the most part, they're pretty
Veil Flitters, uncool, not awesome. I don't like you, Veil Flitters. They're often part of the world quest. Capture or defeat one of these things. And the Veil Flitters, man, I don't know what it is, but they see me coming and they're like, nope.
Hiding now.
It must be because I use a 3-mop team to fight Venu, but I mean, just nope.
Fair enough.
And just spoiler note for the next one. Someone else can take it, but I'm just saying, slight spoiler note. If you haven't finished the Emerald Nightmare, just put your fingers in your ears for a couple of minutes.
Oh, I can do it spoiler free.
Oh, you can?
You can?
Yeah, watch. Okay, so when you defeat the last boss in the Emerald Nightmare raid, hang around, and dream whelps be spawned.
Yay!
Perfect.
I did it earlier in LFR.
Well done.
I got myself a green. I was like, yes! And everybody's like, oh, this demon hunter's taking all the cool whelps. And I was like, yeah, I am.
Oh.
Are there really so many that spawn, or?
There's, you know what? They kept repopulating for me, so I was just
We found that they didn't for us, because the first time that we finished that, I think it was on normal, I was super lucky and got a blue on my first go. So I was like, yay!
Nice!
So I didn't bother trying getting any other ones, but other guildies were trying to, and then other people were like, what are you doing? And we're like, we're getting these dream whelpling pets. And they're like, oh cool, I want one too, where are they? I'm like, just turn your thing on, and they're like, no, there's none there. And I looked and I'm like, yeah, there's actually none left. So I don't know if maybe in LFR they keep spawning because there's more people, but in our run they stopped spawning.
By the time I left, there were 2 up, so I thought they kept spawning. But I got a great one, and I was happy, and I was gonna leave, but then I was like, you know what? Because I'll go into a fight and look, and then go out and, and then run away to let other people try and fight it. And I found a green, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take the green, and then I let my gray go, and the whole deal.
Maybe only in green spawn in LFR, then you can get blues from normal and stuff.
That would be awesome. I would be okay with that because, I mean, even people who only run LFR still have a chance to upgrade it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are also a bunch of pets that you can buy if you're doing your pet dailies for pet charms. You have the Fell Piglet, the Alarmobot, the Nightwatch Swooper, the Autumnal Sproutling, the Plump Jelly, the River Calf, and those can be bought from Dramus, the magical pet menagerie in New Dalaran.
He's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf. And then the nursery spider can be bought from Brenny, who's also in the same building. But that's for gold instead of pet charms.
Nursery spider kind of creeped me out. It's like a spider that's in a baby's nursery. Is that how that works? And why? Why are there spiders?
I thought it was like a nursery age spider, like he just out of his little nursery sack.
Okay, that's nicer. That's much nicer.
Yeah. I'd rather think that, and if it is a spider in a baby's nursery, then I'd rather think it was one of the spiders protecting the baby. Not just in the baby, doing the other things. Yes.
Yeah.
Just pretend it's a huntsman.
Yeah.
Those are the good ones.
No. That video, no. Oh my god, no.
Okay.
I'm guessing you guys haven't seen, there's a video going around at the moment. If you're scared of spiders, block your ears for a second. The giant huntsman that is dragging a dead rat around to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I saw
my
that.
God.
Apparently, you guys are having a massive problem over there, and I really feel for you. But at the same time, I am so glad I am way the heck over here. I mean,
I hate spiders with a passion. They're awful.
It is like 30 degrees Celsius. It's still not involving your guys' amazing wildlife. So I'll take it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
There are some pets you can get in the Underbelly, which is really cool. The Sewer Pipe Jelly can be bought for 250 sightless eyes, and the Young Mutant War Turtles they're an event that happens for 1,500 sightless eyes. You summon 4 of them, I believe, and I haven't fought them. Are the 4? It's 4 separate pet battles. So, are they 4 separate pet battles? And are they all just Young Mutant War Turtles, or do they each have their names?
Okay, I haven't done this either because that's a lot of sightless eyes, and I want to get my friends involved. But I'm assuming it's a lot like the swamp rat thing over in not Draenor but in Pandaria, where you release this box of funny enough rats in this area, and then you were pet battling the rats that spawned. So I'm assuming, with the Ninja Turtle nod, it's 4 that you let go out of the box, and then you and friends can each have a chance to get it. Now, this is my grand assumption without me wow-heading it, which would have been intelligent to do, but again, I held on to a trinket in my bag for a week, so...
I have actually done it. I didn't buy them. I was in the Dalaran Underbelly, and the pets were there, and I'm like looking around for the longest time because I'm like, am I like, can I fight these? Like, what's going on here?
Anybody care?
Yeah, like, what's going on? And there was nobody there. Like, there was legit nobody there. I'm like, well, okay, I'll see if I can battle one. And I could battle one. And I got one. And I didn't do more than one because I'm like, well, there's only 4 there. Somebody else is going to want them because they're super cute because they've got, like, little bandanas and ninja swords on them.
Yeah, they are awesome.
Just so cool. They're really
totally
good.
Adorable.
Yeah, so that's why it costs so much. But yeah, it is. I guess it's something to be mindful of, that they are available to anybody. You don't have to be in a party or anything. So if you're planning on getting all 4, maybe hide somewhere. If you want all 4. I just kind of figure I'll get one, and if it's not blue, then I can upgrade it. So and I don't remember what it was, but yeah.
Fair enough. The Mad Merchant, who I absolutely hate, is selling a pet as well as his mount, a celestial calf, and it's reasonable. It's only 1 million gold, so
Get 2.
I am taking all donations of celestial calves. You can find me online.
Yeah, if anyone wants to spare me enough to get the mount, I could chase Cinder around with it.
No. Although in 7.1 there's that new Alkaz Island, or well, revamped Alkaz Island opening up, and it's like got mechanical spiders on there that hunters can tame, and I'm like, I don't like spiders, but boy do I want one of those mechanical ones. They look so cool.
I still need the item I still need that item on my hunter to get.
Yeah.
To be allowed to train mechanical pets, and then I need to go back into Siege of Orgrimmar and finish making my what's it called?
Doobie Wacky.
Yeah, Iron Juggernaut.
Mm-hmm.
That one. The pincers look like a scorpion. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to make one of those for myself, or 4 if I'm that crazy, because there's 4 different colors.
You're that crazy.
Yeah, maybe. And the final pets that you can buy all need revered with specific factions. The Court Scribe is from the Court of Ferondus. Ashane is from the Dreamweavers. The Baby Elderhorn is from High Mountain. Extinguished Eye is from the Nightfallen. The Sunborn Valkyr is from the Valajar. And the Fledgling Warden Owl is from the Wardens. That owl is really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I love the Warden's aesthetic.
I bought it on the weekend too. Yeah, same. It is cool. I'd forgotten about buying all the goodies when getting revered with the Wardens, which I did a little while ago. And then I remembered on the weekend, and I'm like, oh, hang on, did I get that pet? Oh my goodness, no, I didn't. Go. So cute. Pets that are drops.
Yes.
Do not drop them.
No, be very, very careful.
Would you like to tell us about these ones then?
Yes, Aludra, go ahead.
Beanax drops from Anax. Don't know where that is. Bleakwater Jelly drops from the Soul Thirster in Helheim. I do know where that is. It is a giant jellyfish. So if you're swimming around, it'll scare you.
Yeah, but how gross is that water? Like, swimming in that water, it's not... Yeah. Oh, so gross.
I did.
Grossed me out. I did it.
Because I wanted to avoid fighting even more. It's like...
Me too.
Yeah, I was leveling in Helheim with Sirius, and she's like, there's a rare over there. And I was like, there's water over there. She's like, go over there and look anyway. And I'm like, that jellyfish in the water. She's like, I'm already halfway across the zone, noping out. I'm like, all right, I'll catch up.
Brute is adorable, but he's druid only, and he's from the druid class hall. He requires tier 2 order hall upgrade. Evergreen, and the pet has a chance to drop from the evergreen spawn. So there you go, druids. I'm jealous. Nightmare Lasher is also druid only from the druid class hall. He requires the tier 2 order hall upgrade evergreen. So there's 2 reasons to get evergreen. Pet has a chance to drop from the evergreen spawns.
As a side note, I'm pretty sure that evergreen one is also how resto druids get their hidden artifact appearance. So multiple reasons to go with that one.
Yeah, but I don't go. My little baby druid's only level 95, so.
Fair enough.
Hateful Eye is a warlock and demon hunter only thing. Requires the tier 2 upgrade hall, Twisting Nether, or Demonic Offering for the warlocks. The pet has a chance to drop from the demons that spawn as part of these upgrades. I know for demon hunters, you kind of just look for friends to do this because these guys are no joke. Snowfang's Trust is shamans only. Battle Thrall's Frostwolf Snow Song, which seems kind of mean because that is an old wolf. And shaman class hall to win the pet.
I know, it's like you battle this old wolf and steal her
I'm
child.
assuming you don't actually kill the beast?
No. Dude, if you kill Thrall's Frostwolf...
It's just play fighting then. It's
play fighting. It's play fighting. Yes. I've done it. She's still up there. She's still happily sitting around. She's okay.
It's
worry.
Like the characters that you get them down to 10% health and then they're like, alright, that's it, we're done. You can
just
take your reward.
Yeah.
Kind of a proof of strength.
But still, that's a very old wolf, so I think it's really uncool to find the elderly wolf like that, so... Crispin drops from 10-pack Flame Totem in High Mountain. The Eye of Inquisition has a chance, to drop from the Fellsoul Inquisitor mobs in Suramar, in Fellsoul Hold. So, have fun there.
I got that one too.
Yay!
It scared the crap out of me because I've got Rarity now telling me how many times I'm trying for things. And again, See, this is why I don't have a Legendary yet or my Hidden Artifact appearance, because I think I've just been really lucky with pets. But I got that one drop, and Rarity does the big achievement ding sound, and because I wasn't doing anything that would have expected that, it scared the living daylights out of me. Anyway.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that's great. Let's see, where was I? Okay, featured. Feated? Is it supposed to be feated or featured?
Fettered?
Fettered?
I don't know.
Okay, Waveling drops from Polis the Feated in Val Shara. The Hungering Claw from the Crab Peoples. No, it drops from Cosma Hungering once you've done the attunement.
He is a giant crab person, and hopefully this week he gives me the mount.
He better.
Because I've gotten the pet twice.
Knockoff Blingtron has a chance to be in the Blingtron 6000 gift package, which is confusing because, you'd expect it to match 7.0, but no, it's 6. Nightmare Whelpling drops from the dragons in the Nightmare encounter in the Emerald Nightmare. There, we talked about that, yeah. After everything's done. Pygmy Owl.
Oh, no, this one's this is another one.
Yeah.
The boss drop.
Ben got that one.
Yeah, my partner got it, and I was like, yay! Congratulations,
yay, you!
Baby.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you. And so he traded it to me, and now I have it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because he's such a lovely boy.
That is awesome, but still at the same time, you're like, yeah, you, but I'm jealous.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like today when he got the Torn Invitation drop for him for the Fox mount. Although I'm genuinely happy for him. I'm genuinely happy for him because...
Kefis, my friend, got that. First co-host of mine from Battle Pets.
Mm-hmm.
First week of the expansion. Everybody's asking him how he got it, and the poor guy, since he's visually impaired, he genuinely had no idea.
Oh, bless his little heart. Oh.
So he's like, it's a quest. It popped up, I think, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how I got it.
Oh, good on him.
It was so funny.
You got yours really early on too, though, didn't you, Spaz?
Yeah, I don't even remember how long ago, but I just love the mount special.
Mm-hmm.
It just does, runs around in circles a little bit. It's so cute.
And it's all adorable.
Yep.
I want.
The Pygmy Owl drops from Gorbeak and Val Shara, so free the Pygmy Owl. The Risen Saberkitten drops from Darkshade and Val Shara. It's adorable. It really is so cute.
Yeah,
it's a cuddle. Thistle Lead Adventurer has a chance to drop from the Dreamweaver Emissary cache. So if you don't have reason to do it more, there you go. Stormborn Whelpling drops from the Stormwing Matriarch in Stormheim. And the Wondrous Wisdom Ball is a non-combat pet. It's Khadgar's head, guys. It's Khadgar's head and Magic 8 Ball. It's in the Strange Humming Crystal, and this has a chance to drop from the Kirin Emissary cache. This will send you on a quest to defeat a bunch of people in Dalaran. These people are no joke. If you see somebody fighting people around Dalaran, and they're trying to solo this, help them. It doesn't matter if they are a different faction. It doesn't matter if this is your sworn enemy. Though you might want to watch them take some DPS hits first. Then help them. I have helped 2 people, one of them earlier today, just random stranger, because I helped a raid buddy do this quest, and I immediately recognized what he was doing, and I just started DPSing like crazy, and the guy was like, oh, thank you so much. This is so hard. And so I helped him with the last bits, and I was like, yeah, no problem. My buddy was doing this. So
yeah, that quest is very difficult. They are not pushovers.
5-man we were doing because we didn't expect it to be that hard.
Wow.
One of them was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna whirlwind and lightning you all to death. And we were like, oh, well.
Thank you. That's
we all
lovely.
just died in front of the menagerie. It's not at all embarrassing.
I have wondered why they have skeletons around the place from people dying. I haven't seen anybody try and do it, but I will keep an eye out now, and I'll help them.
There's one by the fountain. There's one in the back entrance by the underbelly. There's one by the menagerie. There's one in the Khadgar's landing area.
One by Archmage Antonidas.
Yes, and I think there's one more, but
there's one by the well where you...
Yes!
I think he's fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fishing the fishing trainer.
Yep. So there are a couple that you can get from quests and missions and stuff. So Emigosa is awarded from the quest On the Brink in Azuna. Grumpy is awarded from the quest Grumpy in Val'sharah to save him from a burning house.
So
the
cute.
Lurking Owl Kitten, which is from the quest You've Got to Be Kitten Me Right Meow in Suramar. Which,
also so cute.
No, they're not kitten you. It is very difficult and annoying.
I loved that quest so much. I loved it. The whole time. I got so protective of them, and I was yelling at them. I'm like, guys, if you stay here, that ogre thing is going to eat you. It's going to eat you. You're going to be in its belly. So just go this way. And that's how I got them across the road. Yep. It was wonderful. I loved it.
I was just like, okay, I've been a raid leader before. I got this. Come on!
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Herding cats.
Herding cats.
The Ashmore Cub is from the quest Adopting the Adorable in Val'sharah. The Skyhorn Nestling is from the quest Empty Nest in High Mountain.
That's the one I was telling you about?
Yep. And then the Untethered Wormling is from the quest Balance to Spare in Suramar. And obviously, we've talked about Zoom in the High Mountain, and it's from the achievement Zoom,
which
is helping him.
Yeah, listen to the latest battle pets, because Alidra and Ben talked about it, and yeah, I was very grateful.
Yes.
Yep.
Battle pets.
Yes, and there are 2 pets that you can get from class hall missions, neither of which I've seen. The first one is the Firebat pup, which is a reward from friends, not food, which I'm not sure if that's actually a reference to Firebat, the Hearthstone player, who also has a card called the Firebat in Hearthstone named after him because he won a competition.
Yeah, I have a feeling this was part of that, I think.
Yes, maybe. Who knows? If it is, that's great.
Yay.
If not, what a coincidence. Obviously, the last one is Cornelius. And I don't know how I didn't know that this guy existed and why I don't have him yet.
So cute. So cute.
He's just ridiculous.
It seems my entire red team got Firebat Pup at the same day. It was
really?
kind of crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of crazy, yeah.
And
yeah, I have that one. I don't have Cornelius.
No, I haven't seen either of them. Now, there are a few profession pets. Enchanting gets the Enchanted Cauldron, Enchanted Pen, and the Enchanted Torch. Which, I was going to say, hey, that's like the card Karakazam, but no, it's not. Because that summons a broom and 2 other things that I don't remember in Hearthstone. Because my mind is blanking. Either way.
Okay.
Fishing, you have the Stingray Pup, which is from fishing up Ancient Manor.
And becoming friends with the guy.
Yes. Alchemy have Transmutant, which I don't really want to know what that's about. So, yeah. Because they have Transmute Meat to Pants, and so I'm assuming something to pet is not going to be fun.
I think Thor got this the other day from memory. I think it was Transmute Meat to Pet.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it just kind of grosses me out a little bit.
Meat to Pants grosses me out enough.
Oh, I know, right? I mean, we are not all Lady Gaga. Come on.
No, she used meat to dress.
Right.
Not just pants. It was a whole dress.
Fair enough.
Engineers are able to make themselves trigger.
And they can give them away, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I like his flavor text. Ever wanted to cuddle with a gun? Introducing Trigger, the cuter shooter. Wowhead's models aren't loading properly for me, so I can't even see what he is, which is weird.
I didn't. Oh, okay. I'm not cuddling up to that. I mean, like, it's cute in its own little way, but I'm not cuddling that at all.
Fair enough. And the final one from archaeology, which you'll have to wait for, is Worman Tunkins, who I guess you just have to wait till his world quest comes. Not world quest. Fortnightly quest appears.
Yeah.
Which I think is that resetting as well today.
I believe so, because it's been a while, and like I said, it was right after my procedure, and that was on the 14th. So yeah, it should be.
So who knows? He may be this week's quest.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope it's the mount. I want the ghosting.
No. It's gonna go pet then mount.
Oh, okay.
And I know the pet's
okay,
coming soon.
Okay,
and I can't tell you how I know this, but I do.
Still don't have that archaeology mount. Saying pet then mount, because there's so many people on the archaeology page that are like, oh yeah, it goes this item, then the pet, then the mount. And it's like, I've gotten that item and then other stuff. I haven't seen the pet nor the mount.
Oh well,
and I've got like 40 crates.
A friend told me that a few weeks ago that it would go pet then mount and in that order, and that it would be just a few cycles till pet.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
Now, there are some new pet achievements.
Right, the PvP pets.
Oh, an Alliance Enthusiast and the Horde Fanatic. So I'm guessing they're like the standard bearers? Oh, no.
You know, that is like a total discrepancy between the factions right there. Like, I'm an Alliance enthusiast. Yeah. I'm very enthused about the Alliance. Like, Horde Fanatic! I live and breathe and murder for the Horde! It's like...
Camera pans slightly to the left, there's a Tauren standing there being like, I don't get it.
Yeah, entirely. But it's like an Alliance enthusiast and a Horde fanatic. It's just like, wow.
Yeah. Aluja, what are these new achievements?
Okay, there's a new longest AA styled achievement in Legion. Battle on the Broken Isles. This achievement awards the Pocket Pet Portal a permanent increase to the number of pets you can have on your account. Battle on the Broken Isles is complete 30 world battle quests. I said that awkwardly, but I managed to get it out. You know, stuff like Snail Fight, and All Pets Go to Heaven, and Threads of Fate, and Mana Trap, and stuff that pops up on your map. And if you do pet battles, it will. Do 30 of them. You'll get to increase your pet collection up to, I think it's 1,000? Pocket Pet Portal, what do you do? It is to
1,500.
It says 1,500. 1,000 is me lowballing. I wanted to be safe. There's a meta achievement.
Is that a lot of pets, or is that overkill? For a pet
Frankly,
collector?
I think the amount of pets we have is kind of overkill. I do not need 25 snakes, but hey.
You don't?
No, as in like having the ability to have 1,500 of them. Is that overkill to have every... is that overkill for a pet collector, or is it like thank God I can now have more pets?
I've never been in a situation where I've been like, dang, if only I had one more moth. But I know why they're raising the ceiling. It's because, everybody has this expectation with each new expansion. We should be getting at least 50 more pets. And that's a lot of pets, So 1,500 is going to cover us for a while, hopefully.
Well, because it's not unique either. Like, that's in total. So there may be, I don't know, there's less than 1,000 actual pets.
There are less than 1,000 actual pets, but people want to have 3 Anubis idols at a time. And I mean, I know I have extras just because people give me extras, and then I hold on to them in my bag until I sell them or give them away.
Yeah.
Mostly I give them away though. So, then you just cage it up. It totally saves on bag space and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 1,500 is a lot.
It really is.
It's a lot of anything except for rice. it is just, that's a lot of pets. There's no getting around that. That is a lot of pets. But they're growing the collection so much that who knows, eventually we're going to hit that ceiling, especially with all the collections. Now, you can't collect a pet and let it go, but nobody's doing that because there's some internal pet collector competitions and such, Capture all the pets, get them all to blue, level them to 25, and whoever has the most blue pets at 25 wins. It's like, oh my god. Hey, whatever makes people happy, though. I mean, there's no real wrong way to do this. Unless you're taking away the fun from other people. That's the wrong way to do this.
Exactly.
So there's a meta achievement out there called Family Familiar. This thing is insane. It rewards a nightmare treant. You've got to complete the following achievements. And these achievements require you to beat 12 master tamers using teams of only one family type. So, like, the best of beasts over here, you've got to beat 12 master tamers using only beast teams. Now, you only have to do it once. And then you could never do it again. So, whew. But as long as you do it the one time, it'll count. They're the best of beasts, the mousing around, the aquatic acquiescence, the mousing around dragons with an exclamation point. That is, of course, for dragonkins. Ragnaros, watch and listen for elementals. Flock together for flying. Murlocs, harpies, and Wolvar. Oh my, that's humanoid. Master of magic for magical. Roboteer for mechanical. And the little necromancer for undead. These teams, you have to get really creative because not only are you suddenly throwing type advantage for some really tough fights out the window, but you're sometimes even going opposite of type advantage. You're going at total type disadvantage where everything they land on you is a crit. So, man, I've been playing around with beating some of these guys without type advantages, and it's rough. Mm-hmm. It is rough. But, I mean, Nightmare Treant, so you gotta balance how much you want that thing. Luckily, there's no timer on this.
So there's no real one, like, these three from this type fits all kind of thing. No one's really figured that out, or they wouldn't.
No, there's nothing like that because a lot of it's situational. Some of the abilities that these teams have, if you were to go in there with... Anubis. Okay, let's actually go with Clockwork Gnome, Zeppelin, and Little Heartbreaker guy. Some of those guys can just absolutely demolish them, and they're really great against beasts. Mechanicals against beasts, that's your team. Because animals, they don't understand how machinery works. They like see a clock, and it's like totally against the natural world, and they're like, I can't even. And then of course the guys pull out a gun and just blow them away, and that's how you hunt a bear. So but against a dragon, a gun is very, very non-effective. And then dragon abilities, sometimes these dragon can have like electric abilities and stuff, and that'll fry your little clockwork guy. So you gotta get really, really creative. Get mechanicals with like humanoid abilities in there, and that counts for your achievement. So
okay, so it's a lot of mix and match, and
it really is. And the people at Wowhead, the people at various websites, all your favorite pet websites, they're going crazy trying to make this as easy as possible for everybody. And if you can help them, great. If you want to piggyback, awesome. They don't mind. They're here to help. We all are. So
I'm yet to get it, but that Family Familiar Helper add-on's supposed to at least help you track how you're going with which tamers you've defeated with which team types, so that you can track that. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. I've got to get it because I had this in the back of my mind when I first started doing the world quests, and like, I'll see if I can do these with just like all one type of pet. And I'm very good at picking the teams that are absolutely the worst for who I'm fighting against. Yeah. So, yeah.
See, you have type advantage memorized, and then you're using it in the opposite way.
Yeah, I wish I could say that, but I don't remember any of them.
You do in your subconscious, and that's what matters.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just giving myself more of a challenge, you know?
You really are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Simri is doing a whole bunch of video guides on these, which will be infinitely more helpful.
Oh yeah, completely.
If you don't have them,
Yeah.
compared to if you don't have them. So he's producing them at a steady rate. So as they come out, it's just another thing to check out, another resource to use. So it's definitely worth looking up about all the stuff that she does as well.
I've just made a list of some pet sites that might be helpful for Legion pet battles and stuff in general. So go check those out. We'll put them in the show notes. Also, there's obviously like a super awesome podcast out there. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but there's these really groovy people on there, and they talk about battle pets. And it's called Battle Pets.
Awesome. I'm looking over your list, and these are all very awesome people. I've not met them all, of course not, because I don't know all the people, but I mean, honestly, these guys are great.
Yeah. And I think, look, anything that helps, I mean, like, some strats may not work for you, but they may at least point you in the right direction, and you know, you build on from there with something that works for you. So
yeah, you know, and even if you don't have the pet, I kind of go, oh, I don't have everything up to 25. I don't. And or, you know, I'll have something that's a green quality, and I'm like, oh well. And so I'll read the strat, and I'll go, okay, well, maybe I can just mess with it a bit and make it fit with what I have, you know.
Exactly.
Get a good general idea, and then try to fit your team into that. And if it works, great. And if it doesn't, well, then now you know, you kind of got a goal there. Okay, level this thing as fast as you can. There's pet charms everywhere, like not as many as I'd like, but everywhere. And just go and get yourself a mess of them and quickly level something up for yourself, and then run back and get him. Punch him in the face.
Right in the kisser.
Right there, man. He's asking for it.
Yay! There's so many pets in Legion. I can't remember who it was, but I saw somebody the other day complaining, saying that they didn't feel that there were many mounts or pets in Legion.
What?
And I looked at that and I'm like, but are you kidding me? There's so many pets. Like,
the expansion's only just started.
Yeah, that too.
And each patch, like 7-1. How many pets are we getting? Jeez, the raiding with leashes alone. Yep. Raiding with leashes alone is adding a ton of pets and stuff for us to do to get them. I mean, I'm going to be in Karzhan anyway, so I might as well be picking up these pets and having a good time doing it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But yay, that's Legion pets. Yay.
Yes. That's all of them. And now, the contest that we ran last week, the Bloodwing mount, we do have a winner, and our winner is Charles.
Yeah!
The disguise that she wants the most, an exquisite disguise that she would want, is one of the Nightborn. So close to the one that the mask gives you, but a little better. And
usable
the mask, as we talked about earlier, the mask seems to work almost everywhere in Legion. So I guess it would work everywhere in general. But yeah, that would definitely be a good one to have. So we will be getting in contact with Charles soon. And we do have some tweets. We actually have someone who tweeted at us a thank you for helping them get their Hallowed Be Thy Name achievement.
Nice! Don't you love that?
The gamer. Yes, she is now Annie the Hallowed.
Yay.
And she thanks us for all the information. So we're glad we could help.
Congratulations!
Yeah, definitely. Big congrats. Hopefully the mount does drop for you now, because I still don't have that thing.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh, I cannot wait to get my hands on that mount.
You'll get
it. One day.
You will.
Yeah. And that's about it for this week, then.
Yes, I didn't derail you too much. I have a very...
Aludra, you're amazing. You're so lovely. Thank you so much for staying up to come talk to us this evening. It's been really lovely.
I was really happy to do it. Thank you guys for being so flexible. I know it caused you guys problems, but I truly appreciate it. Ben regrets from the bottom of his heart that he couldn't be here. He truly wanted to be, but...
That's okay. He has real work things to do. Stupid real life bosses.
I know. I'm like, I need to win the lotto so nobody has to do anything ever again.
Oh, that would be so nice.
Well, there is $21 million coming up in a few weeks.
Is there?
Great.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. Aludra, do you want to tell us how people can get in touch with you and your wonderful podcasts?
If you like this podcaster or you want to tell me how awesome I am, you can email me at aludrathemage@gmail.com. My Twitter is at aludra_AIE. My podcast is at battlepet.net. And you can reach me pretty much at any of those things fairly easily. If you see me in game, feel free to whisper me. I'm on Earthen Ring, US. I'm Aludra the Mage.
You're absolutely amazing. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you guys for having me. It was such a blast.
Yes, it's always good to have a guest on. I'm really glad we could bring you in to talk about all the pets and stuff. So
you can do the spiel, Spaz.
Okay, the show can be found at reinsofAzeroth.com as well as Podbean, iTunes, and Stitcher. We are live on Twitch every week. The show had to shift around times because of our guest. Normally it's 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time now. You can find the VOD on our YouTube channel. Just search for Reins of Azeroth. No spaces brings us up. Spaces doesn't for some reason. It's weird. Until we get enough subs on YouTube, we have to do it that way because once we get enough, then we get a custom URL, and then we can just give you that instead. If you'd like to leave us a review on iTunes, that would be great. A thumbs up on Stitcher will also be just as good. And if you have any questions or stories or pictures for our gallery, you can get in touch with us. Our email is reinsofAzeroth@gmail.com. The Twitter for the show is @ReinsofAzeroth. I am at SpazWesson. Cinder is at Cinder_tweets. Aludra is at, as she said, Aludra_AIE. And send us a message if you want to join us on our Discord. We'll get a link sent to you if you want to join us. And that's about it for this week. I'm not 100% sure what's happening next week, but we'll let people know on Twitter.
Yeah, we'll be talking about things.
Yes.
Yes, things and stuff, and
because
how many
BlizzCon
pets you caught. Yes, BlizzCon is coming.
Yes. Well, thank you again, Aludra, for coming along, and thank you to everybody for listening.
We will see you guys all next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Done.
Yay!
Yay! Are we still live?
We are live on Twitch still. Cool. Sirius, you are free. You can say hello to Aludra.
Hi.
Sorry, I didn't see the message to ignore the entrance of the new person, and I was like, "Arr."
It's okay. Spaz actually startled me, so you probably hear me hooting when I get dragged into the channel.
I did wonder what was happening. But I'm like, okay.
Sorry.
I got a bit frightened.
Oh, that's funny. No, I was just like, there's a sound in my ear, and that means a person. Yeah. And do we stop and acknowledge? Or nope, everybody's okay. So then I go on awkwardly because I stopped.
Me too. I was like, wait, I'm not very good. I'm very bad at ad-libbing and things. I get very distracted and like, but that's okay. See, it's serious and we love serious. No, don't be sorry.
No,
sweetie.
don't
not
be
at
sorry
all.
at all. I expected you to be
also,
all
I'm sorry
zooming
I'm
in
late,
here.
and I'm sorry I didn't get done, and
You're fine.
Don't be sorry. No.
Yeah,
just
you're
everything.
fine. Life happens. It sucks. I'm the one who pushed the show.
She's gonna love it when she sees it.
Well, I can show her the sketch, and I'm currently laying flats.
Cool.
Don't stress yourself, young lady.
Yes. Don't.
Grr.
It's a force of habit, you know this.
Yes, I know, but I hope that you can see me raising my fist going, grr.
I saw it, and I'm way over here. I'm way over here.
See?
As she's mumming me again.
That's what I do, darling.
I'm so far over here, and I saw it.
Saw how angry and motherly it was.
Oh, don't do this to me.
Also, because I'm laying flats, I'm focusing on stuff, so I'm like focusing, and all I hear is Porygon. I'm like, what? Pokemon? What is this?
Yeah. That's my bunny Porygon. Yes. And then I had him out while running a world quest with my raid team, and I was like, you do not look much like a Porygon anymore. Oh well, you're stuck with the name forever.
Okay.
It's alright, it's a good name.
Yeah, it is. It is the
good
best
name
for
a good Pokemon.
I'm really angry because I had done the draft of the blog post already because I have to go now and it's not there.
Oh.
So I'm just frantically doing it again. So I might have to say farewell so that I can quickly type like a maniac and get it written up.
Well,
if that's okay.
I'll cut the stream on Twitch then.
Oh, yes. Bye, everyone on Twitch.
Bye, Twitch people.